Babe, do you know where my creepy animal skull is?
Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
Time for the Friday Nightmare. I'm sorry, but this week's story is really horny. I call it It Started with Truck Nuts. After his wife Jenny left, a drunken Jeremy bought the truck nuts at 2 in the morning. Jenny always hated his truck. He didn't remember doing it until they arrived in a discreet box. He was too embarrassed to return them, but also too cheap to not use something he spent money on. So he hung them low beneath the trailer hitch. The next day was a long drive out to a work site. His phone wouldn't connect, so he rode in silence, eased by the gentle tapping of the nuts as they swung back and forth behind him. The meaty slapping noise reminded him of lovemaking, and he started crying. After the job, it was dark, and Jeremy once again drove with only the pounding to accompany him. As he thrust himself into the darkness, the seatbelt felt bondage tight across his chest and crotch. The gear shift wobbled and throbbed under his sweaty hand, and Jeremy's vision blurred as his breathing got ragged. Without warning, the radio came on, screeching a staticky moan. Jeremy matched it with a sudden convulsion. His blasted mind sent the truck careening off the road into the darkness, finally splatting against a tree. Jeremy's head split open, leaking his last moments of joy onto the seat with a wet dribble. Like I said, I'm sorry, but if you did like that story, please check out my collection Stranger Words or The Rook Circle on Amazon or wherever dangerous books are sold. Until then, I gotta go to bed. Today's been nuts.